Hello everybody, Steve here again. Well, today I'm going to talk about a topic. Well, actually I'm not going to talk about it because I know nothing of this topic. My dear daughter is going to come and talk to you about this topic. And what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk to you about, as you can see here, crystals and amazing powers that crystals have. But like I said, this is a topic I know next to nothing about. I just find it fascinating what I do know. One thing I will say I know about crystals from reading the Bible and Revelation 21:22 about the heavenly city made of crystals. So, without further ado, I'll turn this over to my daughter Camilla, who's going to talk to you about crystals. Tell your name.
Hello everybody, my name is Crystal, and as my name suggests, I happen to be very good at crystals. So, I'm going to show you a few things today, something interesting. My dad and I are working on a calibration, learning about all kinds of precious stones and the things that they do for the human body. So, would you like to ask some questions, Dad?
Yes, I'd like to know like the questions of journalism, which are what, where, why, when and how. What made you interested in crystals in the first place?
Well, I've been interested in crystals since I was about 5 years old.
Really?
I had a fascination for them. I never knew why, but I was drawn to crystals on the rare event that I got in touch with them. There was something about them that made me almost mesmerized by something within the crystal. Now, back then, I did not know that crystals have their own unique energy signatures.
Very interesting. Another thing, where you told me that you personally you get attracted to crystals themselves somehow, and you find them all over the place.
Yeah.
While the rest of us wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
I cannot explain that, but I guess you could call it some sort of like Camilla phenomenon.
Well,
But
the
I can
question
take
now
a
I'd give you is why does that happen?
I'm attracted to their energy. It's almost like it's built within my psyche, almost like I've been given a gift from the other realm to be able
Right.
to locate crystals. I am like a crystal magnet.
Okay. So you're what is really behind crystals? You're saying is really like it's something psychic. It's some spiritual phenomenon.
Well, these
It's linked to this physical realm.
Yeah, these little gems, each one has got its own unique qualities.
Show them close to the camera so people can see.
And they do different things. For example, this is pyrite. Pyrite in the old days used to be known as fool's gold. But what it does is it actually attracts wealth. This little stone is lucky. If you carry it around with you and you make sure that it's fully charged and programmed, which I can teach you how to do later, if you carry it in your purse or in your wallet or in your pocket,
Kind of big.
it will actually help you to attract wealth and prosperity. It's got that energy. And I've tested it and it actually works. So yeah, that's pyrite for you, the lucky stone. And I've got 10 here, 11. And I want to tell you a little bit about all of them. They're all very interesting. This one, for instance, is the bloodstone. The bloodstone is actually very good for healing. It cleanses your blood. If you have any abnormalities or issues with your blood, this will help the blood flow and it will help to cleanse any negative energies within your system. So it's a really good healing stone. The energy of it is very powerful. If you meditate with it, you will feel it pulsing through your whole body. You can feel it. You get like a little heartbeat in your hand when you feel the energy of the stone. And all crystals can do that. But if you want to get a crystal for a specific ailment, you should do some research and find out what suits you. You have any other questions before I continue?
Yeah. How many different special crystals have you heard about?
Oh, there are thousands, Dad.
Thousands.
There are
Wow.
thousands in all
Thousands, I
shapes
see.
and colors. You can
Yes.
get them in clusters, you can get them in all kinds of formations, big, small, all types. They're
Okay.
infinite. It's amazing.
Yes, and I'll say for the record for myself, although I'm a Christian myself and I read the Bible, I'm not ignorant to the fact that God has created physical things to help people. And that's why I think it's very likely that there is something into this crystals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just see it as something sort of dark or
No.
something evil or something like
No.
many would dismiss, especially in the churches. Not at all. I think that God created the physical things to help us. Tell us more about what are the individual powers of some of these crystals that you find the most fascinating. Which crystals are most fascinating to you?
My pleasure. Well, I've chosen 11 today. I've got a whole treasure trove of crystals that I've collected over the years.
And tell people that you actually found some of them.
Yeah, I have. I have actually gone on walks where I live, and I've actually found rock formations with crystals within them. And I've dug them out.
Amazing.
And it's been really cool, actually, with my little chisel and my little tools. And yeah, it takes hours, but it's really rewarding.
But how do you know what to look for?
I cannot explain it. I am drawn to their energy and I somehow recognize it. What someone would look at as a stone, I can tell the difference between a stone and a crystal.
Can you explain a little bit what you mean by these stones have energy so people can relate to this? Because most people won't be able to relate to that, but some.
Well, okay, let's see. How would I define this? I'm drawn to the energy of the crystals like someone would be drawn to the sunshine in a beautiful day.
Wow, that's a pretty strong statement.
You would be pulled outside if the weather is lovely. You'd want to go and enjoy the weather. You'd feel a pull by the sun to get you out the house, to be able to enjoy it, to be able to take advantage of the beauties of nature. I get drawn to crystals like that.
Well, I'd like to interject. I know myself from studying colors, for example. I know that different colored light has different effects on people's moods, and some have even said that different colors can have different healing effects.
Mm-hmm.
And I would expect that would be the same with crystals, probably because of their color is one of the reasons. But you're saying it's more than just their colors.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more to it than that. And I would be more than happy to continue.
Give us an example of what you've known crystals to do for you personally.
Let's see. My favorite crystal would have to be my birthstone. And my birthstone, is actually this one. And this is the amethyst.
Ah.
This is a light
Famous
purple
amethyst.
one. You can get them in all shades of purple, usually a lot darker than that one. But the amethyst is a very powerful stone because it connects you to the spiritual realms. It connects you to the spiritual realms. It allows you to, your intuition gets heightened. And it is also a balancing stone. It helps with physical ailments, such as headaches, for example. If you have a headache and you wear amethyst, it'll help you get them less frequently and they will be less intense. So that's the thing I like about the amethyst.